What's up, guys? Good morning. Good.
What do you see from the Dolphins defense in your initial study?
Man, obviously we've already played them once, played them here, and a bunch of good players that fly around. That at each level, I feel like they have a solid veteran presence, but also a lot of young guys that, and a few guys that have really played together too. And so they're playing really good football right now. They're keep everything in front of them. They try to limit big plays, and they fly around and are a good tackling team.
Can you think of anything as to why this franchise has struggled down in Miami so often?
I don't know if I could put a finger to it. I think it's just obviously we got to go down there and execute. Play our brand of football. Not turning the ball over, not playing from ahead. Taking the fight to them a little bit, and be ready to go from the start. Obviously I think it'll probably be pretty nice down there this time of year. So I think we should be fired up if it's a big opportunity in front of us.
What was your reaction to seeing Darian Logan at the end zone on Sunday?
Yeah, when I saw that play kind of go in, I was excited. Obviously, it's always cool to see a big guy get a touchdown. A guy that works extremely hard and has done a lot of good things for us this year, and so it's always good to see a big guy get in the end zone.
You okay with the celebration? You thought he did a good job in there?
Yeah, I think he could do a little bit more, maybe. I mean, obviously, a first touchdown in the NFL, that's a big deal. But to celebrate with the guys, I think that was the main thing he wanted to do.
Tell AVP to run it again so we can work on the celebration then.
Yeah, I think we probably we already used that bullet probably, but who knows what we got in the chamber there.
Hunter, what were some things you thought you guys did well against the Dolphins the last time you guys faced off, especially with the benefit of hindsight? And what are some things maybe you'd want to improve?
Yeah, I feel like we were able to run the football a little bit effectively last time we played. Feel like we weren't very good in the pass game, to be honest with you. And finishing drives, I felt like we stalled in the middle of the field a lot against them. So we've got to be better. They were able to get us in some long yardage early, like on early downs that we got to stay out of, so that we can kind of have some manageable third and manageable second downs. So stay ahead of the sticks, especially in the middle of the field. And be ready to go from the start, because they're going to bring a lot of guys, a lot of different looks, and we got to play with our eyes up.
Hunter, is there any part of you that's been surprised with how well Drake Mangham has played through 6 games of his rookie season?
No. I mean, Drake's a competitor. Drake's got a lot of talent. He's really smart, and he continues to grow, and it's fun to grow with him and how he sees things, how we see things, and kind of mesh those things together. I mean, so I'm not surprised at all. I mean, we saw the glimpses throughout camp, throughout the spring. We obviously, I mean, they drafted him and brought him here for a reason. I mean, he's a really good football player. He's only going to continue to get better.
Off of that, with what you guys were able to do in the first quarter, you guys got off to a tremendous start offensively. What is it that's kind of holding you back from having that perfect offensive game, in your mind, some of the little things?
Well, turnovers to start off with one. Obviously, a big turnover, the fumble, the backed up, gives them a short field, changes the whole game. A few penalties here and there that are just big on us. It's just the little, small details, and those details take you a long way in this league. So we got to clean those up and try to get better this week at them.
Hunter, regarding Drake's growth, how much have you seen it pre-snap in terms of recognizing what's coming to you, the ball, always having pressure?
Yeah, I think his preparation through the week, just how the coaches are preparing him to, and how he's seeing things. I think that's a big thing for him, just being able to, get out there and be able to decipher things. So each week he gets out there, each time he sees things, I mean, he's going to continue to grow, like I said, and he's doing a great job. He really is. I mean, run game, pass game, protection-wise, he's continuing to grow each week.
Is it crazy to ask you about a young Justin Herbert, your experience with him versus the kid you're playing with now?
There's a lot of similarities in a lot of ways. They're different, but they're similar in a way too. So I mean, Justin's a special player, but Drake's a very special player too. Both. I think the size always helps. I mean, Drake is a big guy, and Justin obviously is a very big guy. The mobility always helps too. Being able to create plays on the run, not just passing, but also with his feet. So yeah, there's definitely similarities. I've been blessed to be able to play with obviously Justin, and then now with Drake.
What allows you to find sort of the synergy with Drake when he's moving off his spot? It seems like you're almost the first guy that he seems to fight in those situations.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you work on scramble drill a little bit, but sometimes it's just like a feel thing. I don't know. I feel like always in football, ever since I started playing, I've always just kind of had a feel for the game and feel for zones. And I don't know. It's maybe not something like a coach has ever taught me, but it's just kind of something that I have just a natural kind of knack for and feel of kind of where I need to be. Maybe sometimes, I mean, there's always, I need to be better on some of those scramble drills. There's other scramble drills where I'm not that great at it. But sometimes just trying to give him an option so that he can, have an outlet for the ball.
You've seen a little bit of a regression the last 2 weeks in the red zone. I'm curious what you've seen as you, whether it's as an offense or to get that.
Yeah. That's huge. I mean, that's really, I think, where we lost last game is just, not settling for field goals and not touchdowns. So we just got to execute better on the run game, on the money. Like I said, the little details. I think there were some penalties there that kind of, when you get behind the sticks on a short field, it is very hard to kind of recover, and it kind of gives the advantage back to the defense. So keep the defense on their heels, and executing the play, everybody at one time. Like everybody's got to do their job, and I think that's what we've got to focus on down there.